But before that, Messi was trying his hardest to key up an assist.
And they weren't giving him the ball either.
Messi kicked one into the face.
Yeah. Talk about taking one for the team.
He took one for the team. Dude
took one
was
for the whole
laid out.
nation. When I used to referee kids' soccer games, most of the time if a kid gets hurt, I'm like, come on, you tougher than get up. But when they get in the face of that ball,
took points. You did tell me that. You said, because remember I said it don't hurt the head.
Nah,
you said no.
Face.
Hit, get hit in the face.
You feel like your nose bleeding, your eyes start watering. It ain't nothing nice. And all I do when they first hit them, they in shock.
Yeah.
And you're like 3, 2. Look at their parents like.
I couldn't help it.
Go ahead and get some more slices, baby. I know.
Welcome to Joe Corey Presents Sports Talk Weekly. You are now locked in with the best, where the game meets the culture, with Joe Corey and Miss Malikah. Breaking down the biggest stories in sports, competition, and urban culture. Real opinions, real debates, and real talk. This is Sports Talk Weekly, presented by Joe Corey.
Welcome back. We're doing it again. Episode 44 of Joe Corey Presents Real Sports Talk Weekly with the sports diva, Miss Malikah, in the building representing for España.
España.
All right. So that happened. that happened. Argentina. They got to the championship in FIFA. We'll talk about what happened. If you don't watch, we're going to tell you anyway. Also, we're going to break down, getting back into our football preview.
Yeah.
Yes. In college football, we're going to be talking about the ACC today. And in the NFL, in part 2, we'll be talking about the AFC West. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah. Exciting stuff. I know. It's goosebumps.
Yes. Want to get that feeling again. How you doing? How has your week been?
Oh, God. I don't even want to rewind.
Okay, well, we won't do that.
I don't.
The only thing I'm going to rewind you is that you did pick wrong because you had France going to the championship, but they lost to Argentina. You said England.
I was going to pick anybody but Argentina.
Yeah, I just had
a feeling. So I got this right.
You did. I just had a feeling.
I went and got the T-shirt Friday in anticipation, and then because I knew I felt it.
I will support Spain because Spain shows us love. If we go into the country of Spain, Spain shows us love. Argentina, not so much. Did you hear Sam Jackson went off? Like, was it on Twitter or something? But he's like, don't root for them. Don't root for them because the racism is so bad in Argentina.
Yes.
You know, they don't even have rules or laws set up. There's no punishment. You could be racist and mean as you want to.
Just as racist as you want to be. Okay.
And I hate that because I wanted to go to Argentina. I wanted to visit Argentina.
Yeah.
Before FIFA.
I didn't. But
really,
no, I've never thought about going. But even the rugby team, lacrosse. I'm sorry, lacrosse has petitioned not to play. In Argentina, one of the South American teams, because they're so racist. They continue to call the other team, darker complexioned, players out of their names, all kind of offensive names.
I didn't know how you get away with that in international sports play because it's like, nah, we're not doing that. That's the whole point of us having these games, is showing the unity of the
unity
nations.
And love. Yeah, but even the mainstream radio analysts are talking about it because it's well known in sports, which I didn't even know this until this year. But they said, one of the guys on one of the local radio stations said, the Europeans don't like them because they want to be too European. And then the other South American countries don't like them because they want to be too European.
You know what? Sam Jackson actually did I think someone put a photo of him as Steven wearing an Argentina jersey or something. You remember from Django, the character he played in Django. So like, if y'all root for Argentina, this is how I see you type of situation. But I mean, it makes sense because Argentina, like a lot of countries, I ain't gonna get into who's who, but y'all think y'all better than other people, so y'all look down on us and the other people, and y'all want to be them people, but them people looking down on you. Like, you're not us. We actually like them people you looking down on better. But whatever. Let's get into it. Shouts out to España. I can't wait to visit Spain.
So, you want to get into? FIFA?
Well, we can do that. We can do that. So
Okay.
I watched both games. The third round game was the best. I mean, the third place game was the best game of the entire series. Are you
And
watching?
I missed it.
6-4.
Yes, it was lots of offense in this one.
Oh my gosh, it was really that's basically it was just all offense. It was it's like watching a tennis match. Like they going, they getting points up.
Yeah.
If all the games was like that, more Americans would be into it.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah.
There's not much to talk about there, other than England went out there and people thought that they was just gonna pack it in since they lost and didn't get to play in the championship, and they went out there and wore their asses out. Wore the French, and you know how I feel about the French, so I was with it, come with it. Yeah. So good game, congratulations to England. Your soccer club is looking very strong. We'll see if y'all can do it again in 4 years.
Yes. So fast forward. Well, rewind back to the next day. Yeah, let's fast forward. It was. I don't know. It was exciting to me because I've learned to enjoy all the defense and all that kind of stuff. But it was a lackluster up until 107 minutes when they actually felt the pressure to score. Now, I saw what led up to it. But before that, Messi was trying his hardest to key up an assist.
And they weren't giving him the ball either.
No, he only got maybe a couple of goal shots. But what happened was that goalkeeper that Spain has, Simon, he blocked the hell out of everything that came his way. Yeah, nothing was going in. So what happened was, you remember, the guy Messi kicked one into the face.
Yeah. Talk about taking one for the team.
He took one for the team. Dude was laid out for a good minute.
What I tell you the other day, when I used to watch kids play, when I used to referee kids soccer games, most of the time if a kid gets hurt, I'm like, come on, you tougher than get up. But when they get in the face of that ball,
took points. You did tell me that. You said, because remember I said it don't hurt the head.
Nah,
you said no.
Face.
Hit, get hit in the face.
You feel like your nose bleeding, your eyes start watering. It ain't nothing nice. And all I do when they first hit them, they in shock.
Yeah.
And you're like 3, 2. You look at their parents like.
I couldn't help it.
Go to some more slices, baby. I know.
But then he
took it like a man, though.
Yeah, not too much longer after that is when they finally keyed up the drive to win that goal.
And almost scored 2 goals.
Yes,
almost
they did.
Scored again.
Yes, they did. Yeah, they had a penalty. They did have a penalty kick that almost went in, just inches over to the side of the goal.
Right.
But it was exciting. What's his name? Ferran Torres had the winning goal. It was so exciting. The ball, it hit his head, and then Torres kicked it straight in the goal.
Look at you, memorizing the names and all. I ain't got that name memorized. If I didn't know you going in, with the exception of a few, I don't know you now.
Anyway, so what actually happened throughout this whole tournament, Mbappe he broke some records.
He broke Messi's record.
Yeah, he broke Messi's record. He scored the most goals. 10 to be exact. Messi had 8. He ended up winning the Golden Boot. Okay. So the Spain's goalie, which I mentioned earlier, Simon, he won the Golden Glove.
Nice.
Well
he
deserved.
Was nice. I think he didn't give up a goal the whole tournament.
Yeah.
If I ain't mistaken. I don't think Spain got scored on at all this tournament.
He actually allowed only one.
Okay, so they did get scored on, but they never trailed.
Yeah.
The thing is what it is all tournament. They never trailed.
Never trailed.
That's I always say goalie, whether it's soccer or hockey, and being a kicker. A field goal kicker, not a punter. Those are got to be the most 3 pressurized jobs in sports.
Yeah.
Because all eyes is on you.
Yeah, those are the ones that get them death threats.
That I was just about to say.
Yeah.
And when it comes to goalies, you remember back in the day, them goalies was getting murked in other countries when they was losing games.
Yeah. I know one of the coaches went back to either, I don't want to misquote, one of the Asian countries, and they wanted to kill him.
Sound like Korea to me, South Korea.
Yeah, maybe that was it. It was... It's something serious, okay?
All right.
Don't play.
But that's your FIFA. America, I think, got turned on to some new stuff, and I think I found a lot of new fans. And the only thing I don't understand still is how offsides works. I didn't understand it when I repped it, so I used to tell them that too. Like, what? It's what? I look for what? You're gonna have to call it because I don't understand it. And I've had analysts on TV. Now, right here is offside, you see, and someone actually admitted they're like, we are experts, and it's hard for us to call it sometimes. So we know for those of y'all who ain't like into it like that, you're not gonna have a clue. So I agree. I don't even try to figure it out.
Right.
Y'all call it. I'm gonna roll with it. I ain't gonna argue with nobody about it in the barbershop. So let it ride. It's all. They say it was all sides. It was all sides.
Yeah.
I know America got screwed a couple times with them calls all sides.
Yes, we did.
What it is what it is. All right. Well, that is your FIFA. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you missed it,
I did.
Man, what an experience to have it here in the country. And I've now put it on my bucket list that the next time it's overseas, I do want to attend a game overseas in Europe.
Okay.
And I want to catch a FIFA game.
I don't know about that crowd though.
Well, but I gotta wait till we get a new president, and I know the the relationships overseas are a lot better too.
Exactly.
Fuck around and go now, you may not come back.
Come back in shreds.
Man. All right, with that being said, it's time for your football preview. Football is just a month and a half away, little homie. Yo.
Get ready.
Let's jump into this thing called the ACC.
Yeah.
I don't think it's any surprise, and you all should know this from watching last year. Miami is picked to win the ACC again. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they lost a couple guys to the league, but here's what they are bringing back. Let me talk about your eyes. I got glasses on. I'm still like Fred Sanford over here.
Yeah, because you can't hardly read your writing, I think.
Shut your ass up. I can read my handwriting. It's called code. I don't need everybody to understand what I'm writing. Like the spies be writing in code, and you be thinking it's an article from a magazine.
Oh, you
but
don't
really
want me to read
code.
off your paper.
That's right.
What that is.
Yeah, you be cheating off the test. I be seeing you over here checking out my paperwork sometime. When I'm going back and editing, I'm like, why is she looking at my paper? Oh, okay. So check it out. Here's what Miami brings to the table. All conference players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
See, that ain't even fair.
It is what it is how I look at it. You know what? The quarterback, Darian Mensah from Duke, this dude is coming over with 39-73 as far as passing yards, 34 touchdowns, only threw 6 interceptions. And by the way, he led Duke to the ACC championship. Somehow Miami snatched him up. So
what is he again?
Quarterback.
Oh, he the quarterback.
He the quarterback.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Girl,
tell
I
me
said
that.
3,000 yards. You ain't getting that doing nothing but throwing.
To Miami. Okay. Is he on his last year?
I don't know. I could tell you if you
sorry.
give me a few minutes.
Don't ask me no questions, okay?
I can tell you in a few minutes. I just got to revert to my my
football
Bible.
Okay.
And I'll let you know that.
Okay.
Mark Fletcher, they running back 1,192 yards, 12 touchdowns. They got a wide receiver that coming in with Mensah from Duke. Not only did they get their top quarterback, they took his top receiver, brought him on in. His name is Cooper Barkley, and I think he's already is he an All-American? No, he's just all-conference. He's all-conference. 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. The other wide receivers is a guy named Malikah Tony. You might have heard of him. True freshman last year. Yeah, he's an All-American.
He coming back.
In his second year, he's an All-American.
But he coming back.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He coming back because as a sophomore, he already the man. Okay. So that those weapons is bananas out there. They only lost 3 games last year. Louisville beat them. SMU beat them, and of course Indiana beat them in the championship. So they were 6-2 in conference last year. As far as the unit goes, their running game, 4th in the nation. Missouri, Georgia, and who was ahead of them? Ole Miss. They're the only people better. At wide receiver, they're 3rd. Ohio State and Texas, only 2 teams better with wide receiver units. D-line, 3rd. Oregon and Notre Dame got better units according to them. Defensive backs, they're the 3rd best unit in the nation. Notre Dame and Oregon beating them off. They got 3 guys from offense coming back, 6 guys coming back from defense. So I'm just saying, they lost 4 starters in their offensive line, so that's going to be an area of concern for them. But I think Crystal Ball will have them on point in no time and have them ready to go. And be on the lookout. I'm kind of switching to the defense real quick here. Justin Scott. He's a former 5-star. He has 6.5 tackles for loss in just 5 games last year. He wasn't a starter. But he's supposed to be the man this year when he steps in and does what he does. They did lose Ruben Bain. They lost Massador. But they ain't tripping because they got this kid Wilson. He had 9.5 sacks by himself. And everybody else is just kind of coming along for the ride. But their secondary, that is the scariest part of their defense. They've got their top 4 corners returning. Now, how do you have top 4 corners? You only play 2, maybe 3 because of the nickel. But they're so deep at that position.
That's crazy.
They got 4 boys to rotate in on you.
Yeah.
So Miami, is expected to be a problem again. Big games for them this year. October 3rd, they're at Clemson. Is that really going to be a game? We'll talk about it. November 7th at Notre Dame.
That's going to be a game.
Remember, last year, Notre Dame and Miami. Who should get in?
That's November 7th, right?
November 7th. November 20th, they play Virginia Tech. And I'm just saying, they're saying even though they lost them pieces, this year's Miami Hurricane team might be better than last year's is what I'm hearing. That's the news around the block. So I just want to give you that a little bit. And
I mean, I can believe that.
I definitely believe it.
Yeah.
They worry me. I mean, they put my boys out, so you know I'm worried about it.
I mean, I could see some flaws.
That line, that O-line, and I said the D-line should be a little better. I don't really see, there's not a lot of, they're going to be a problem. They're going to be, hopefully I got to see them in the first round again this year. That's all I know. Yeah. All right, what you got coming out the AC Cecil?
I got, I have our
show team.
Our poster children.
Okay, all right. The team that we both support.
Yes, Georgia Tech.
We're going to root for Georgia Tech as the underdogs.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And plus, we got somebody who is coming over to my team. No, I can't say that because then I feel like a traitor to Georgia. It's the show's team. It's the show's team.
All right.
Because my team is the Bulldogs. And we're rivalries. But I still like this team. So Haynes King, of course, he left. But not forgotten, he's going to be on the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Yes. They called him up.
I know last we talked about him getting invited. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they made him an offer.
Congratulations, Haynes King. Hey.
All right. So, but we got a, I guess a friend of we got a family member. One of the Mendozas. To be exact,
little bro.
Alberto Mendoza.
Okay. We're going to see what he made of.
As the quarterback. And they say he's similar to Haynes King. Now, Georgia Tech.
He's physical because Haynes King was like a running back playing quarterback.
And they're accustomed to him being because he did have to come in and play a few games last year. Okay.
I didn't know he got on the field last year. Okay.
Yeah. He had 18 of 24.
Nice.
281 yards and 5 touchdowns.
I'll take that. Those are pretty good numbers. No interceptions, huh?
And then I didn't see that.
I
told you not to ask me no questions.
My bad, you did.
You got your Bible. and then on 13 carries, he went 190 yards. So, so not too bad. I think
those are good. If that was and I'm sure that was spread out, but that was still good number. That's consistency, if nothing else.
Exactly, it shows potential. And that what I was going to key in on is Georgia Tech loves the running quarterback.
That's what they do.
And I just think, I'm not going to give them no pointers, but I just think that's one of their things.
Problems.
That's one of their
You're still
problems.
running that option, constant option.
Yes, constant.
You got to step back and throw the ball like a regular team at some point, or run like a regular team.
Yes.
Mensah's a junior, by the way. The quarterback from Miami that you asked about. He's a junior.
Okay, cool. Okay, so they also acquired running back from Michigan. He didn't play the whole time. His name is Justice Haynes. All right. He averaged 7.1 carries.
That's good. It only took 2 carries. He's got a first down. Which every 2 carries he got a first down.
Exactly. He had 6 games with over 100 yards. All right. So they look for him to come in and help out with some of that overflow of running that the quarterback.
I feel like y'all picked up somebody else big too.
We got Tawfiq Thomas from Colorado, cornerback.
Okay.
That's on.
When you a corner and you leave Coach Prime to go to another school.
Yeah, that's the second because you got one that left Colorado as well.
But not a corner.
No, but these are corners. If I'm a corner,
you can't go to no better school and get no better teacher than from Prime.
Right, and then we got
young sucker. They want to compete. Punk.
A guy named Carroll. I think that's his last name. Carroll.
Where you from?
UConn.
Okay.
So our team actually lost 13 of 37 skill positions on offense and defense together.
Okay.
So they got to figure it out. They're predicted to come in 43rd.
In the nation?
Yeah.
That's why they're our underdog team of the show.
They are the underdogs. I don't expect a lot from them. I really don't. Not this year. Yeah. Not this year. Okay.
I'm with that.
All right.
Real quick, I got another squad for you. The number 2 team that picked to come out the ACC is SMU. Now they've got 2 guys going to all conference, but they both offensive linemen. They got 4 returning starters on offense. On defense, they got 4 as well. Their quarterback is a guy named Kevin Jennings. He was injured, missed most of the year before. He couldn't really run the ball, but his throwing game stepped up. So they're expecting now that he's a little bit more healthier, he's going to be a problem for SMU. So keep an eye on that guy. The passing game definitely leveled up. I think he was top 10 as far as yards go in the whole nation because he couldn't run. So that's how much better he got, and he learned. I think that's one of the things they call a blessing in disguise for real. Their wide receivers, Jalen Hill and Yannick Smith. Now, Hill is coming over from Alabama. So that can't do nothing but help. You get a wide receiver that was at Alabama first.
Yeah.
Jalen Cooper was coming back. Nope.
Okay.
I don't know if he played or not, but I know if Alabama wanted you got to be all right. Yamir Knight was there before. Running back Kendrick Raphael, he was from Cal. And they got a guy named D'Amico Green. I think he was already there. He's a freshman. And here's the thing about them. SMU's offensive line, because of the guys they bring it back, is really their strongest point.
Okay.
On defense, again, they only got 4 returning starters. Cornerback Marcellus Bynes, cornerback William Nettles, and their safety Tyron Polley. And then they got some transfers. A guy from University of Texas San Antonio named Jimmy Wyrick. Their nickelback Jarvis Lee. Where's Jarvis Lee from? South Florida. And then they got a cornerback from Texas A&M. Now, you know A&M's defense was for real last year, so that's going to be a good look.
Yeah.
Their linebacker squad, I think everybody might be coming back from them. Their defensive line is okay. They just need to find a true pass rush. But all the guys that got coming back, they're not putting pressure on the quarterback. So that's going to be SMU's biggest issue.
Okay.
Big games for SMU this year for you to find out what they're really made of.
Yeah.
You want to see them against Florida State. Just because it's Florida State, it gives me a good. Don't lose to them. Put it that way. Right. I want to see how well you beat them. Louisville, who's actually picked to be 3rd in the ACC. Virginia Tech under new head coach James Franklin. And then at Notre Dame on November 21st. So we'll find out what SMU really talking about. Last year they finished the season at 9-4. The 2 losses they had was both losses to mine. They lost to Baylor, TCU, Wake Forest, and Cal. So in conference, yes, they lost to Wake Forest and Cal in the conference. And I don't know how I feel about Louisville. I know who ain't sneaking up on them. You got the news on them. Talk to me.
I mean, you really wanted me to cover this, but
you called it out.
I did want to mention some of the, because we wanted to bring to your attention some of the best games that are going to be coming up in the season. And Georgia Tech will be featuring Colorado.
First game of the season, right?
First game of the season.
That was the first game last year, I think.
It may have been.
I think it was.
It was like one of those Hall of Fame game things. And then Tennessee, that's a SEC team. Georgia Tech, September 12th. And then you got Louisville and Georgia Tech, November 7th. That's the same day as Notre Dame and.
There's some good games on that week.
Yeah, Georgia Tech and Clemson, November 14th, and then we got the rivalry Georgia Tech on November 28th.
Last game of the season.
Yeah,
that'd be on my son's birthday.
Yeah. So
you know he a grown ass man.
He's a grown ass man.
I thought he was like I was wrong. I was talking to him like, well, I mean, you 20 blah blah years. Dad, I'm actually 20 something. I was like, damn, all right.
You thought he was 20?
You
are getting see now.
Nah, when they get to the mid numbers, when they get to 24, 25, 26, they get blended.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so let me wind down with a team that I'm gonna tell you I couldn't find a lot. Joe had to give me some stuff, but I will say that he gave me some positive things to say about them. Yeah, because I don't have anything good to say about them.
Well, you don't like Dabo, so I do you need a little help find some positivity.
I'm just saying I don't like some things that he's done.
I like his attitude. I like the way he talks about certain people.
Well, he's a winner, man. He's a winner.
Okay.
I mean, I guess. Okay, so Venzino, you told me Venzino was the quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay.
At one point in time, top 100 player. Alabama recruited him. And he ended up going to Clemson. So he's been sitting behind Klubnik.
That's who was sitting behind. Yep. They
didn't go through the transfer portal for quarterback. They trusted him.
Right. And then that's what I wanted to talk about. Now the running back, Gideon Davis, came out of SMU. All right. And then they've got some bright lights, I guess, shining spots here. Sammy Brown. He was all ACC, and then on the the All-American third team.
All-American. So they got an All-American coming out of there.
They got, and then they got a cornerback, Ashton Hampton. Okay. Their wide receiver core, you said ranked number 6.
Oh, in the nation. Now the only teams they were better than were.
I know Texas is in there.
OSU, Texas, Miami, Georgia, and I can't remember the 15, but considering those teams we just named, and y'all know how they passing games go, that lets you know how good Clemson's passing or receiver game should be. They
are good, but they got to have somebody to throw it to them.
There you go.
That's
there
it.
You go.
And then you got J.D. Moore and West Cole, future NFLers. But the last thing I'm going to say.
What's going?
Last thing I'm going to say, okay? Clemson, in my opinion, falls short of all the other big name teams because Dabo is one of those ones that cannot and will not participate in the transfer portal.
He tried a little bit more this year, though. Because remember, he got a couple of defensive players that's coming in.
I understand.
He's starting to understand, I think, on his own, like, I gotta take advantage of this. It's the new world.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But I still got to give him props for sticking around and showing love to those players that are loyal, like the quarterback. Because how many guys, if they're not starting, they get up and leave.
Yeah.
So the fact that you stayed all this time, I'm going to take my chances on you. But I'm just saying, if there's a dude like Moore from Oregon that was open, or or Trinidad that was open, I think Dabo, you gotta take a swing on them guys.
He does. He wants to cry foul. He's a whiner. He wants to accuse Ole Miss of tampering with one of his recruits.
Yeah.
Or I guess transfer. It's just too much drama. Just get with the program, Dabo. You'll be all right. Now, some notable games that are coming up. Clemson and Miami. No, you said that October 3rd.
That's okay. Yeah.
Did you say that?
Probably.
Virginia Tech and Clemson, October 24th. And then we said that Miami, Notre Dame. We're good. That's all I got to say about him.
All right. Virginia Tech, even though they're not picked to win it or make a lot of noise, a lot of those games that these top powerhouse ACC teams are playing, they all go back to they got to play Virginia Tech though, because Virginia Tech has James Franklin, and they're expecting him to make a lot of noise. The only other team we wanted to talk about was Louisville. I'll just say this in short because we got to keep it moving.
Yeah,
they're supposed to finish 3rd. They are bringing back 5 starters on defense. They're bringing back 3 on offense. They've got a running back that's all conference. A lineman that's all conference. They got a defensive end named Clev Lubin, who's the third team All-American as well. Cornerback Holloway and kick returner Trey Richardson. So they're supposed to be all right. Lincoln Kineholz from Ohio State. He just barely got beat out by Sayin as a starter.
Oh, okay.
So he's the quarterback in Louisville. And the boy's bad. He can play.
Oh, so he came from Ohio State.
Yes, and he's good. He's good. So
we
keep your eyes. Yeah, we're going to keep our Louisville's definitely going to be on the teams we're keeping an eye on.
Yeah, we're going to see.
But I also expect them to be on the teams that I'm going to be watching. Like, yo, they're good. And then they're going to nosedive at some point. All right. Did we hit you hard? Did we hit you fast?
Yeah.
Hit you quick? Because we're done with the college football ACC preview. We weren't going through all the teams. Are you serious? Do y'all really want to hear what's going on with Wake Forest, Carolina, Duke? Here's what we tell you about Duke. Duke lost 2 receivers and a quarterback from their conference championship winning team last year.
It is notable to say that
Belichick.
He is going to be coaching that, right?
He is there again this year.
And,
it's the second season. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, nothing.
Damn, it's Carolina. It's hard to look. You can get basketball players all day, and even they starting to struggle in that area sometimes, with the exception of Caleb Wilson. But it's for football.
Yeah,
it's a tough sell.
It is.
All right, let's go ahead and take a cheers. Stretch out.
And grape juice.
Bam. That's what you say. It's 151 red wine.
Got some hook, huh? Yo, mad dog.
Actually, it's real smooth. See, when I want my smooth tipsy, I get on my wine. When I want to turn up,
I know.
Whiskey.
Y'all know how that look.
What I call it is now I have my whiskey weekends and my wine down weekdays.
Oh, okay.
The weekday wine down.